Florian Wirtz is on his way to the United Kingdom to obviously do the medical and then get unveiled as a player for the team of Liverpool. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys? Where are you watching us from? This is the story that is the third of the day, and I know you're really enjoying the marathon that we're obviously putting you up to onto this beautiful channel of yours. Now, Florian Wirtz is on his way to Liverpool, and as he obviously flies to Liverpool, there is another Liverpool player who is going in the opposite direction, and that is none other than Quansah, one of those players that is an academy graduate. I really like the way he plays, and guess what? He's gonna be playing for Erik ten Hag next season if all that goes well. Remember, the side of Erik ten Hag is really working tooth and nail to replace players and use the 150 million euros that they've gonna have to get from Liverpool to sign players that will obviously help them compete with Bayern Munich in the league, like they've always gonna have to do when they're having Xabi Alonso. Continue to subscribe. Now, Fabrizio Romano earlier today told us that from exclusive story on deal agreed 8 days ago to Florian Wirtz arrival at Liverpool with the medical to follow in 48 hours. All documents are in place, and then Wirtz will be unveiled as new Liverpool club record signing. That is it. Then Jacobs Ben told us that Florian Wirtz flying in today to formalize his 100 plus 116 move to, I think, plus 16 million pound move to Liverpool from Leverkusen. Medical expected to be completed on Friday. So that is Florian Wirtz in there for you. And Florian Wirtz and his family on their way to Liverpool today as planned. Now, 116 million pound transfer is what Florian Wirtz is obviously going to be moving from Leverkusen to Liverpool for. And he's flying in to see to it that he undergoes the medical tomorrow and then he gets unveiled. He's flying in with his entire family. That means his house has been already found, and maybe if not, he'll be staying in the hotel that will be booked for him by Liverpool. And then when the player settles in and his wife, then they might obviously find a place where they can obviously enjoy themselves to the fullest. That is Wirtz for you. And Wirtz is really a player that Liverpool have gonna hit obviously sign as their second player. I know Corkez has already gone ahead to agree personal terms with the Liverpool, medical pending, but I think they haven't gone ahead to unveil him. But their first signing of the summer was none other than Trent Alexander-Arnold. After Trent, they've gone ahead to bring in Wirtz, undergoing his medical, and they're obviously going to be unveiling him. And this goes back to the amount of money that Liverpool invested into saved by not really buying players in January and even the previous summer, and they're here to see to it that they really utilize that money for onslaught. And I think for the manager, for the ex-manager of Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, he did something great that in that summer he never I think for his summer he brought in players, but for onslaught he was really wise. He was like, let's get in Federico Chiesa, I think for 15 million euros, and let's not get in any other player. And that's what they did. And for not getting in any other player, it has gone ahead to help them to see to it that all goes on well as planned for the side of Liverpool. And now they are having lots of money to spend, winning the Premier League, Champions League money, and so on and so forth. You know, they're having a lot of money to spend, and the financial fair play is in their favor. That is the guy known as Wirtz, to the side of Liverpool. But he's coming in through to the side of Liverpool has always gone ahead to see to it that it really keeps people going, especially the board of Liverpool. They're really looking in for more and more and more signings, and those signings are those that you're really waiting in for to see to it that we really bring them in here. But Wirtz coming in through Corkezi and Frimpong, I don't think it's not the end. There is a shocker that Liverpool is working on, and that is none other than Alexandria Isak. So Isak is really that kind of player that has gone ahead, obviously put in a very big shift in all the Premier League seasons that saw him really come in here. And ever since he came in here, he has obviously put in a very huge performance at Newcastle. Liverpool might really shock the world to really go in for another £100+ million pursuit of a player known as Alexandre Isak in there. Now, from there, as Florian Wirtz really comes into the side of Liverpool, then there is a player known as Quansah. Quansah came in through and really played for Liverpool, I think, for the previous 2 seasons. He was really unveiled, all ushered into the team of Liverpool by Jurgen Klopp. Very good defender, and that by the time Erik ten Hag was still the manager of Manchester United, and he went ahead to obviously enjoy himself there. Now, we are having a very huge update coming in through from Fabrizio Romano about this player moving to Bayer Leverkusen, where Florian Wirtz is coming in from. Fabrizio Romano is telling us that more on Jarell Quansah's story. The player has opened doors to joining Bayer Leverkusen while clubs are in direct contact. After Wirtz and Frimpong deals completed, Bayern and Liverpool are again negotiating for Quansah. Now, Liverpool is getting 2 players from Bayer Leverkusen. That is Wirtz and Frimpong. You understand that very well. Meaning that it's going to be very easy for these 2 clubs to obviously discuss a deal for Quansah leaving Liverpool, going to Bayer Leverkusen, because at least they've been carrying out businesses for some time together. So, as it stands, Quansah has come up and obviously put in a very big boost for this transfer to happen, as he has gone ahead to give him a very huge goal. Now, David Austin told us that Bayer Leverkusen closed agreement with Liverpool to sign Jarell Quansah. No formal bid from Bayer Leverkusen to Liverpool yet, but talks progressing towards deal being done for just north of 40 million euros. Personal terms for the 22-year-old defender, no issue. So, the amount of money Liverpool is getting is 40 million euros. And by the way, that is really huge for them, because that is all what we call pure profit, as Quansah is being regarded as a homegrown player for the side of Liverpool, right? So, that is David Austin sending us a very big signal of this. Now, we really went ahead to get on the story of Fabrizio Romano that Jarell Quansah has verbally agreed personal terms with Bayer Leverkusen. Bayern and Liverpool are close in on a permanent deal. Understand it will be worth 30 million pounds, that is 40 million euros, plus add-ons on for the defender. That's what you're obviously getting in through from the side of Fabrizio Romano. So, Quansah, for me, he's a very good player, and I like his confidence. And these are the kind of players that Erik ten Hag really wants to obviously work with, because him and nurturing talent, they obviously work together. So, that is all about a player known as Quansah. He's 22 years old, meaning that he's really coming of that. He's nearing his prime, right? 3 years from now, he'll be playing his prime. 1.9 meters tall, that is Quansah for you. And I tell you what, Erik ten Hag would have gone ahead to get him one of the most prospectful players that you will ever see. And from his youth career, he has been at Liverpool from 2008 to 2023, and that's when they sent him on loan to Bristol Rovers. Returning there, he obviously got into the Liverpool side, and he has seen himself win a Premier League, meaning that the manager of Bayer Leverkusen, Erik ten Hag, is getting himself a winner too in this player. Your thoughts on to Wirtz on his way to United Kingdom to complete his transfer are welcome in the comment section below. Jarell Quansah joining the side of Bayer Leverkusen. What do you think about it? Because the deal is very, very close, as personal terms have gone ahead to get agreed. But they are saying the deal of Wirtz has to first get done, because I think they're looking at that money to see to it that everything goes on as planned. Now, do you think Wirtz will shine in the Premier League? You know, young player with a lot of money bought. Won't that effect of buying these players for a lot of money affect him as a player? Is he that warrior? Does he have that big heart that won't see him affected in such a scenario? All that and more into the comment section below. We out.